Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's good to see you here. I hope you are having a good day and you're settling into what should be a very entertaining vlog for you. I have a lot in store. But first, I did want to give a heartfelt message to all of those who are affected by the LA wildfires. It is so unbelievable to see the images that are coming out of LA, and I have a lot of friends who are no one that I know directly that lost their home, but I know a handful of friends who are affected by it, had to evacuate, had to leave because of the smoke conditions, or they know somebody or their parents are affected. So it's just a terrible thing. And if you know somebody in LA, give them a text, give them a hug if you can, to let them know that you're thinking about them and you support them. So I definitely just wanted to start by saying that. Today I have been caffeinating myself, as you saw. I am on my second coffee of the day. And this one is like, if you ever had at Starbucks, the brown sugar shaken espresso, this is my version of that. I just made a shot of espresso because I already had two today, so this is my third. A tiny bit of cold brew. You could just use water if you want, not as much caffeine, but I really wanted something that was like, you know. And then I use that maple brown sugar oat milk creamer from Trader Joe's. Sweet, strong, and really good. I've been on the work grind since I got back to New York, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what we're planning for Valentine's Day with West Willow. I also haven't given a West Willow update, so we're gonna do that this morning. I'm gonna talk through my favorite fragrances, specifically on the luxury side in terms of price range. I got some new shoes from Hermes, so I'm gonna show you that too, and just like some daily life stuff. So if you wanna see that, please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. A lot of you guys watch my vlogs every single week, but you're not subscribed. Subscribing helps me know that, hey, you like what you see, and also it helps the YouTube algorithm recommend my videos to more people. So I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe. It would make my day. And if you already subscribed, liking this video also really helps the vlog and helps my channel grow. Let's get into the business update. Those of you who don't know, West Willow is my business that I own. We do custom pet portraits. Customers upload a photo with their order, and then my artists create this unique piece of illustrated artwork, and we frame it and ship it. But more recently, we've been getting into other products, and by recently I mean last year, where we're working on things like hoodies and crew necks, and you can get it custom embroidered. We have phone cases, we have mugs, and we just started doing jewelry. This is the product that we're known for. My business has been around since 2019, so this will be our 6th year, which is incredible. And we're specifically doing a push right now for jewelry, which is another product that we launched last year for Valentine's Day right now, because Valentine's is actually one of our top 3 biggest periods of the year, the sale periods of the year, because obviously holiday, or maybe not obviously, but we're very seasonal. We're a very giftable brand. So holiday is the biggest, right, by a long shot. But Valentine's and Mother's Day are the 2nd and 3rd. So we're working on a whole campaign, all these new ads for jewelry, which I'm very excited about. And I wanted to just show you the product. The product comes in this little box here. I want to improve this, honestly, and I want to get better jewelry boxes, but this is such a new product, and before we go all in, I always try to do proof of concept on any product that we launch, and kind of just launch with what I think is an acceptable product packaging, and then if it goes crazy, we invest a lot more and we will create better packaging and a better customer experience. But I'm more frugal in the beginning of a new product. Test ads, test how the customers react, how do our existing customers react, and then invest. Inside there's a little West Willow tag, and then a little polishing cloth that comes with it as well. We have a bunch of different products for jewelry, but the most popular ones are the custom pet pendant necklace that comes in gold, rose gold, and silver. And here's this one that is Zoe. I think I have to put it on this bust to show you guys, because It's so shiny. So the necklace is our most popular SKU. It comes in gold, rose gold, and silver. And it's definitely something that we're trying to push really hard for Valentine's this year. So just as I said, ramping up all of our marketing. We also have the bone ring. So this is a ring in the shape of a bone, and you get your pet's name engraved on it. And that is also a really popular one. And what's nice about that one is that you don't have to upload a photo with the pet. So let's say you want to get somebody a gift, but you don't have a photo of their pet, but you know their pet's name. And that's a really easy and also more affordable option as well. So those are the two pieces that we're pushing really big this year for Valentine's Day, and I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to see how the ads do and how that goes. If you guys want to check them out for yourself, I'll leave a link down in the description, and I would love your support and also your feedback on the product if you do end up getting it. I also thought it'd be interesting just to show you guys how I get the ads from my creative team. So basically they send them to me in this frame folder, just like a Dropbox kind of a thing, but you can add comments, and then I can review everything here. For example, like this ad. And then if I had comments, I could put my comment right in here, but this is how I typically will review all the ads and stuff. They did a great job on these. I'm so excited to see how they perform. One other little bit that I want to share with you just from work. I know everyone's probably on their like January resolutions, things like that. I got this from UGG, and I've tried so many different ways to keep myself organized. I use a journal sometimes, I use a planner sometimes, in a book, but I honestly always go back to this, or if I'm only gonna do one thing, it's this. And basically it's a note-taking system, they call it, but it's got these little cards that have your to-do list on it. And then what's beautiful about it is that your daily to-do list, I should say. It comes with this walnut stand that you then put the card on, and then it props it up so that when you are working throughout the day, it's just sitting there in front of you. And then as you complete things, you can scribble in the little hole next to it that, you know, marks it as done. I don't know, I'm really obsessed with that. And I've been using it for over 2 years. I'd say if I do anything like handwritten, it's gonna be that. If I'm really like going crazy with my productivity, I use a planner, and you guys have seen that planner before, but definitely check out UGG. I'll leave a link down below for them as well. No affiliation, nothing sponsored, just something that I really like. All right, we have a very exciting Hermes unboxing to do. I was in the meatpacking store this weekend. Brendan and I went in, and I really want a Hermes shoe that has the Kelly buckle. And this is actually one of their newer shoe styles. It's called the Icon loafer. It's with an E at the end of icon, so it might be icon. You guys will 100% correct me in the comments, no matter what I say and no matter what I do. So let me know. But this is the Icon loafer. And I tried it on in 45, which is my normal size. I tried it on in a 46, it was too big. 45 was too big, the 44 was too small. So this is a 44.5, so we will see if it fits. It's a little bit chunky, but it is a beautiful matte black with the Kelly buckle in black as well. And I think that's really cool, so we'll see. We're gonna unbox it. It came in one day. The Hermes e-com experience is pretty nice. Like, the store experience is awesome, but the e-com experience is also really nice, the way that it comes and the shipping and all that. So just if you ever were thinking about getting something online from Hermes. Like a little coffin for your shoes. They come in these beautiful dust bags. Ooh, and then inside the dust bag, it's in another bag. And then the buckle is in a little protective thing also. Crazy, total crazy. Oh my God, that's leather. Wow, that's nice. Ooh, this is nice. So you can see it definitely is a little bit on the chunky size, but that is the Kelly buckle on it. And I like that it's black because it doesn't stand out as much as if it was like the palladium hardware or something shinier. I think it's a little more subtle, and it's kind of like if you know, you know. I think most people do know. They have the loafers that have the H on it as well, but I specifically wanted something that was a little, I wanted the Kelly. It's got some protecting on it, like here, there's some protective stickering that I'm not gonna touch right now. I just wanna make sure that I actually am gonna keep these and that they fit. You know, sometimes there's shoes where it's like, there just isn't a size that fits you. Like the way that it hits your foot or whatever. Some of those Officine Creative shoes that I was trying on in the last vlog, like I knew it was my size, it fit in the foot, but the way that it hit my ankle, I was like, there's no way I wouldn't even be able to wear these to break them in because of how painful it hit my ankle. I don't know if I said that or not in the video, but. Okay, continuing the unboxing here. Here's the other one. The chunkier shoe definitely requires a wider trouser, because otherwise you look like a clown. So definitely I'm gonna try these on for you with some of my wider trousers, but here's what these look like together. Let me take this out. These come in a bunch of different colors as well if you like these and you wanna check them out for yourself, but I think they're really cool. All right, let's try them on. So they definitely fit. The right feels ever so slightly tighter than the left. I don't know if that's in my head. I'm gonna try them on again. Sometimes when you're trying on shoes and you get in your head, like because you're thinking about it so much versus like just walking around like as if you were wearing them. Does that make sense? I don't know. So I'm just gonna walk around a little bit more in them, not try to film them so that I can understand. By the way, all those Officine shoes that I mentioned from the last vlog, I did not keep. Those boots looked kind of gray and not black. The other two just straight up didn't fit. So I'm on the hunt, which is why I got these now, because I wanted another black shoe. So yeah, I gotta think through these, but I like them a lot. They're really pricey, 1,700 US, expensive. Hopefully they last a lifetime for that. Time to talk about fragrances, specifically luxury fragrances. All of the fragrances that I have in front of me, which I'm gonna go through my top 5 that I've been loving recently / for the longest time, or as long as I can remember. These fragrances range upwards of $200 to $300 plus, and that is what I'm classifying them as luxury. They also come from well-known luxury fashion houses or fragrance brands like Dias & Durga, Byredo, Louis Vuitton, Bulgari, and Bottega Veneta. Those are the 5 that we're gonna talk about today. And I think that I'm gonna talk through Bottega first because it has quickly become my go-to for evening time. And Bottega actually just released their fragrances last year, and what is awesome about them, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think any other fragrance does this, fragrance brand, house, whatever, it comes with its own little stand, and this is a marble stand that it comes with. It's got this really organic, beautiful shaped glass, and you can display it ever so nicely in your closet or on your dresser or wherever your fragrances live in your home. And I just think that's so cool. The bottle itself is really interesting looking, unlike anything I've seen before. You can kind of see the bubbles in the blown glass, and you can see here it says Bottega, and then on the back it says Alchemy, which is this fragrance name. And all of them, there's 5 or 6 fragrances total that they came out with, and they all have a different colored cap. This is the black cap one. I love this one for just like how rich it is. It definitely a little bit goes a long way. And I would say it lasts a decent amount of time, like probably like 3 to 6 hours. By the end of the night, I don't really smell it on myself anymore. The notes, and I'm just gonna read these notes because I don't wanna screw it up for you, but the top notes are amber, leather, and citrus. and it's got this mid of a woody, kind of spicy and aromatic nose to it. It just smells really good. Like, it smells like a man, you know what I mean? But doesn't have any leather in it, which is nice because Cellier, which we'll get to, does have more leather in it. So I really like this one for your nighttime evening scent. You're not wearing this to the office by any means. Next up is Tigar from Bulgari. This is a beast of a bottle, really beautiful with the wood design on top, and this all black bottle with the Bulgari branding, and the gold is just really, really pretty. This is the 4.2 ounce, 125 milliliter size. This is the large size, and it's got a good weight to it, the cap. This is interesting, this scent, because, well, number one, it's their most popular fragrance for men, I know that, and a lot of you got, this is actually, I gifted this to Brendan, it lives in my apartment and we kind of share it, but it is his and he let me use it for this video. But it is, when people saw it, like in my closet, they called it out, they knew this one. So this one does have a bit of a reputation in a good way. This has a very citrusy top to it. Like, it's very fresh, but it's not feminine, it's not floral, it's citrusy. So if you don't like citrus, this is not for you. But there's that amber muskiness, I'm just reading from my phone, spice to it that kind of like gives it a little bit more of, in my opinion, a masculine edge. I think this would be really nice on a woman too, but it's definitely leans a little bit more masculine to me. And I see this as one that you could wear day to night, either or, versus like the Alchemy one is definitely more nighttime. So I love this one. Brendan wore it the other night and I was like, what are you wearing? And it was this one. And I was like, wow, it is really nice on. You might be able to get a sample of it somewhere, so maybe check that out first because it is pricey, but I love this fragrance. Next up, this is Louis Vuitton Roses, or Les Sable Roses. I'm not going to pretend my French, just like I didn't pretend with Hermes. This is my oldest fragrance. This might be my first luxury fragrance that I ever bought. It came out in 2019. I think I bought it in 2019. This one is, it's so crazy because it's tied to so many memories for me because I've had this for so long, and it reminds me of just like so many summers and going out, even though it's not really like a summery scent by any means, but I don't know, it's just tied to that. The bottle itself is really nice. It comes in this dark purpley kind of plum. It's coming across as brown, but it's definitely a little more purple in certain lighting and really pretty. And then it's got the gold here for the name of the fragrance, and then it's got the Louis Vuitton kind of embossed on the bottle. And then on the top, you've got the logo up here. And also, I really like when it's magnetic like that. I think that's a nice premium touch. The Bulgari one is not like that. Oh, it is. Nope, it is. Whoa. Yeah, it snaps to be like square. This has, just like the name implies, a rose top note. So you are getting a bit of floral in there, and it definitely comes through as floral, but there is so much of the oud, the amber, the spicy, the warm spiciness to it that is kind of like making it a little bit more masculine to me. It's definitely got an earthiness to it, and it's more of an evening time versus an all day or even just a daytime. Like this is heavy. This is one pump goes a while, and I really, really enjoy wearing this one. Next up is Biro Ciel. This is one of their perfume extracts. The extracts come in these smaller bottles and are way more potent than their traditional, like Mojave Ghost, for example, is not an extract. This one spray and you are good, and it is potent, and it is long wear, and it is so good, and it is so rich. The top note on this is leather. First, oh my God, it's also just tied to me to like fun nights out. You ever just have fragrances like that where you're like, this is a fun night? So this is a leathery, woody, smoky. There's some tobacco in it, and there's a muskiness to it, but there's also a little bit of powdery as the bottom notes, where it just kind of like makes it really nice and well-rounded. It's not just like, oh, that's a leather scent. No, like this is This is an old library scent in like a new hotel, if that makes sense. Like a new hotel trying to do old library. Does that make sense? I don't know. Honestly, if you were only going to get one of the nighttime scents, so it would be this one, the roses, and the Tigar, I would get the Cellier. Honestly, I would. Because I think it's the most universal, sort of like everyone will like. I feel like you know what it smells like from my description of it, and that's because it is very like, yep, that's what that is. It's a leathery, woody, masculine scent, and you will probably love it if you're into that. Last up, this is Dias and Durga, I don't know what. They call it I don't know what because it's I guess hard to figure out, like, what does that smell like? I don't know what it smells like. They also market this as a cologne, as a fragrance that you would layer, meaning you would maybe wear Cellier and I don't know what, because it just adds a sort of extra kind of, ooh, what's that dimension to what you're wearing, and it works well with a lot of fragrances. I do frequently, I will do that, and I have a smaller version of this too that I travel with, like a little mini bottle that I got in a gift kit that they sent me. This one I bought with my own money. This one, they market this one as being a little bit on the woody, musky side, but it's, I would say, equally as powdery, citrusy, and aromatic as it is all those. I would even call this a little bit sweet. And to me, this is summertime. If you were to wear it alone, if I was going to a pool party, I'd put this on. If I was going to a beach or walking around in Miami during the day, I would put this on alone. If I was going out at night, I might layer it with this. So this is a really versatile one. You're not gonna regret buying this one. I don't even think you need to go and smell it before you buy it, because it is that sort of universal, really good. And how fun is it that you get to layer it with something that you already have? So I think that's really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is going to be it for this vlog. Appreciate you guys watching every single week. Thanks for sticking around for the fragrance overview of my top 5 favorite luxury fragrances. Leave a comment down below if there's any fragrance that you think I should check out. I'm always looking for something new and fun and interesting. So please drop a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.